Jesu uyabusa izizwe zonke, akekho ofana nawe. Uphakeme Nkosi Jesu uyabusa izizwe zonke, akekho ofana nawe.
Yes, yeah, but yes. yes, that is the queen of the palace. Ethi-ke uJesu ungumalusi. Greetings to all people. Lapho ke emakhaya who are listening car radio. This is the day, the sport bars by myself, njalo ngo-12 njalo ngo-12 to 2. Ngihlezi ngila from Tuesday and Thursday. Ngisuke nginilethele-ke indaba ze-sports-ke. And today, as you know, yesterday things were happening. And maybe like let me take a break kancane. Issues kodwa ke we have sorted. Ngiphinde nginibingelele lapho ke who are watching us on Facebook, also who are watching us on YouTube. It's greetings ke lapho ke nani emakhaya listening to car radio. This is the day, the sport buzz ke today ngilethele ke indaba ze sports. Zithinta ke just yesterday ngisho ukuthi yesterday things were happening. There was a Ballon d'Or award, and there are two stars ke abayitholile ke iBallon d'Or. I'm gonna mention in the show, and also as well in the weekend we shouldn't ignore ukuthi there were games ebedlala ke of soccer league and also NBA, and also elethiwe ke lapha ke uRonaldo ethi ke ayimphathi kahle le ndaba ambition was Messi lapha ke bathi ke amalakhe ukukhipha istory sika Ronaldo esingekho yiqiniso going as he normally does. He has 1 goal and also get 3 assists akade ke washaya this weekend, so he's rising, and we are hoping for him ukuthi he's going to do better things with the PSG and also his country. And ke lapho ke mase siqhubeka on seize the day, the sport bars days news ngempela ke that's crashed the internet for me, and it touches a lot of which ke ithinta ke lapha ke igciwane le COVID-19, and there's a story ke that I need to cover ngayo ke indaba zithini ke lapha ke bakhuluma ke nge-Omicron variant ekuyatholakala la eSouth Africa kuyokhulunywa ngayo ke endabeni ukuthi ke kwenzakaleni. There are 13 players akhothwe nale variant, but ke khona ke into ezonithusa ukuthi ke this variant ke etholakalile kuthiwa ke Omicron variant etholakala South Africa has also gotten kuma players ase Portugal adlala ke ibalances of which ke 13 players were caught with this variant abadlalela kayona ke iBenfica and also ke ibalances whose match against ke iBenfica was abandoned in Facial since on Saturday. Lapha ke there was imesh ke which was stopped ngenxa ke yokuthi abadlali abo 13 they were found ukuthi they have this variant of which ke is the thing that's ngihlezi ngimention on this show ukuthi ke ake siyinakekele, and also ke sibheke ngazo zonke indlela ukuthi ke sibhekelele nabantu ke esisuke seduze nabo. Almost 47 staff members and players are quarantined ba isolated ngenxa yalesimo esenzekile, but the said things ukuthi ke the match wasn't postponed, imesh ke ike yaqhutshezwa, and we found lapha ukuthi ke there is even a goalkeeper kwi-balances ke obedlala on a defensive position of which because of most of the players were affected from his club. But again on this news ke blamer ileague ngokuthi ke ayikwazanga ukuthi ke imatch ipostpone ngenxa yezinto ezithile, and also ileague ke iyasho ukuthi ke yona it wasn't abayitholela nge-request ke elungele noma i-request e-right yokuthi imatch ingapostpone after the case, but ke according to me this is basic. I know ukuthi ke kuhamba ngemthetho yonke into, but we need to take precautions ngempela ngegciwane le COVID-19 eselihambe neimpilo zabantu abaningi, that we need to focus ngempela. The league should have postponed the match after the scenes ke swabonile that are not good. Angikwazanga ngisho ukuphatha i-video for you ukuthi ke uzibonele, but the things ke will be going fine. We hope ukuthi zonke izinto zizohamba ngendlela right. Yeah, and for me, it takes me into another story that relates i-COVID-19 ngempela ukuthi ke why should we ngempela sifocus ekuthenini ke how do we do things. Isoka laduma ke ithi kumina ingirepotele lithe Zungu Talks offers open up Gerald Gerard relationship. Siyazi ke lapha kuZungu has been burned for 6 months to playing football lapha kwi-Rangers eScotland. We know ukuthi kudlala i-for Rangers eScotland. And then ke bathi ke babe ngitshena ke la kwi-soccer laduma bathi ke Bongani Zungu this week opened up about his spell to Rangers under Steven Gerrard, who has since been appointed as Aston Villa coach. So ke lapha ke Aston Villa coach ke currently manje seku uGerrard obecoach ke ama-Rangers akade wina ngama-cup back to back. So uZungu ke amazwi akhe uthi ke I think I need to make it clear that France Amnes is labeled as the selling club. The reality is that I should have spent only 1 season here because I had several offers in my first year already, but it did not open. They said the interest teams don't want to meet their variant of me, so I stayed, the player explained. And ke uyasho ke lapho Zungu ukuthi there were offers ngempela kade ke iqhamuka kuyena. I remember reading another story relating to Zungu ukuthi ke kwakhuluma futhi ke lapha ke kwi-sports one of the sports shows ke adlala Suoane ukuthi ke be after bem interviewer on the show ukuthi ke there was a time la khona ke bethoba banje khona bekuyi-party, but to him my experience story sakho ukuthi ke they were on COVID-19, so there are people who reported izinto engekho right. La kade bekhona umdlali lo akade benaye kwi-party yomdlali of which badlala naye teamini, and there were only players lapho, but they said there was a party and 4 players were banned 6 months ukuthi ke bephuleke leyo mthetho ye-COVID-19 yokuhamba ama-party angahloliwe. But ke yena ke mayiveza kunezinto ke ecashile ke esingazazi eyingena ngale ecasheni ke, but ke usi ukuthi izinto zihamba kanjani for uBongani Zungu, our South African team of which ke Williams Racing. Maybe let me like dive in ngempela kwi-story sakhe. I didn't want to dive in kwi-story sakhe going into deep, but I know some of us may not know him ngaleyo ndlela, but bengifuna ke kahle kuma games acompete. And also ke singayikhohlwa ke injury ka Neymar. Neymar Paris Saint-Germain forward suffers ankle ligament injury. Lapha ke Neymar has got an injury again, and it was a serious one. It was serious injury. If you can see the pictures and also the videos, I apologize ukuthi ngingakwazanga ukuthi ngile. Let me open the tables and for you to see how things went from the start. Ngifuna ukulethela la screen saying, okay, this is how things were going in EPL or English Premier League, and starting lapha on Saturday bewine Brentford and Everton, and then Brentford took 1 point and won the game. Palace lost against Aston Villa, and Liverpool continued with their goal scoring. They scored goals for fun, and also now they are in the third spots. And how things are standing, by the way. And also in Newcastle, in Norwich, still no win. They draw 0 against Wanderers. And this is how the league is standing. Chelsea is still sitting on the first spot after 13 games, 30 points after throwing in Manchester in the weekend. And and also as well, Singapore Man City on the second spot, 29 points. Liverpool 28 points on the third spot. These are the tough teams ngempela. Bayahupana eduze bashiyana ngo 1 point. Indifferent from number 3 to number 1. Number 4, West Ham. With the 5-point difference from number 3 at 23 points. 13 games. Arsenal 13 games, 23 points. That is the top 5 English Premier League. And again, now singiyahamba ngiya Italy. Let's go to Serie A. This is how things were going with Serie A. Udinese draw. AC Milan was beaten by Sassuolo and got 3-1. Well respects from Sassuolo. Asibathathi kancane Napoli. They're doing very, very well in the league. They're beating Lazio 4-0. Yeah, I like when I see lots of goals in Shilo before, and we see things are happening this way. So lapha while Juventus lost against Atalanta, and for me, if I can comment, the things are not going well ngempela lapha kwi old lady Naratsuri. 1-0 against Atalanta. Valencia lost against the Inter Milan 2-0 and taking 3 points. By the way, this is how things are standing in the league. A 3 points lead. Napoli 35 points, 14 games in Inter. AC Milan on number 2, 32 points, 14 games. Inter number 3. Basciana La Ponte Lord 31, 14 games. Well done Inter Milan. And then again, Atalanta is on the 4th spot with 28 points. Roma on the 5th spot, 14 games and 25 points. Mehluko lapha beno number 1, it's 10 points. Of which calls with ngempela things are tough lapha ke Serie A. Already there are people abafuna ukuthi ke bebe obvious in the table. Siqhubeke lapha ke bese ke siyadlula siya Spain. And by the way, I need to discuss some few things ngempela Spain. Sesikhona Spain. Singakhohlwa ke uShavi. Xavi is coaching Barcelona currently, and he's doing very well for Barcelona. Well done to him. By the way, and ngingafi kubona this is how things were standing. Real Betis 3-1 against the Levante Espanyol. Were able to defeat the undefeated Real Sociedad, and the kubabeka ingcipheni ngempela iReal Sociedad ekuluzeni ke isicoco after ke sebehlala isikhathi eside ku number 1. And then Espanyol took 3 points, and then ke Atletico Madrid beating Cadiz 4-1. Respect to those guys as well, the champions defenders. And ke kubabeke ku number 2 after winning that game. Well done to them. One of the important matches I wanted to discuss about, of which including Barcelona. Barcelona won 3-1 against Villarreal. Goals by De Jong and Memphis Depay, and also a penalty got Coutinho after they took him down in the box. By the way, well done to him. He's doing very well, although according to my sources and also people about Ball and also myself, Barcelona hasn't got that place where it's so good in such a way that it's unbeaten. They are still conceding, of which is still a concern from the coach himself, and the team is doing very well in the league. We are hoping to get izophela season bemegwi sports esihle ngempela. I'm gonna tell you ukuthi back CP Sports masing in general my results ukuthi how things are standing in the leagues. And yeah, this is how the things are standing. By the way, Real Madrid is still leading the league with a difference of 4 points, just 4 points behind their rivalry Atletico Madrid obuti babo noma makhelwane. Atletico Madrid 14 games 39 points, Real Sociedad 15 games 29 points, of which abahleli kwi sports esihle ngempela as just I reported. of which it means it's for Atletico Madrid. They can open the gap from between them if they can win the next game. Abazoyidlala ke today. Real Sociedad on the third spot, Sevilla on the fourth spot, 14 games, 28 points. Number 5, Real Betis with 15 games, 27 points. This is how things were standing. And now sesiyahamba ke sesiyadlula, sesiyake siyawela siya eGermany. Siya eGermany kwi-Bundesliga. Sisila Bundesliga. This is how things were standing. Bundesliga, and to mention the few. This is how things are standing. Frankfurt took 3 points with Union Berlin. RB Leipzig weren't strong enough for Bayern Munich. Bayern Leverkusen rather. For them 3-1, and then you get FC Coin 4-1 against the Imar Gladbach, of which you get a surpriser recently, but of which means they need to focus because this is Bapegile after them beating Bayern on the competition. Groteford 3-6. Yes, ang titigang kompita may titiganga 3-6 the match, and 9 goals in the game. It's the first match kule season engibonile namagoli amaningi kanje kwi-Bundesliga. To mention kwi-Bundesliga 6-3. Ungayicheka lapha ku-YouTube and see ukuthi how things were going, why people were fighting that way. Kuzokusurprise ukuthi kuba be-XCP Sports after winning 6-3 in this game. And also as well amagame abengamile abeqhubeka kwi-league, and this is other matches indlela akebeme ngayo, including Bayern Munich taking 1-0 and also Mainz losing against Stuttgart. By the way, this is the league how it's standing. Number 1 Bayern Munich with 13 games, 31 points. Bashiyana kancane in Dortmund, of which they are losing points these days after absence of Erling Haaland. Maybe I need to touch his story on Thursday. What is happening with him after he did very, very well for his club. His absence is calling for attention, but promise he's be back on January. By the way, Dortmund is 30 points, 1 point behind Lapage Bayern Munich, and then Leverkusen number 3, 24 points, FC Freiburg 22, and then Nancy Lapage Hoffenheim with the 5th spot after winning 6-3 in the game, 20 points. Well done to them. Now let's go to French League. This is how the French League is standing. Paris Saint-Germain taking 3 points again. This is where Messi was able to give Ozakwabo 3 assists in one match. We've seen him doing Barcelona, of which means Messi is coming back. This was so good for him and for the club. 3-1 against the Saint Etienne Bordeaux, against the Brest 2-1 Brest winner. And also Monaco were facing Strasbourg. They decided to share points. And on the other matches, we had Nice losing against Imants 0-1, Lille draw 1-1, Marseille 1-0, and Lyon 1-0 against Imants Pala. By the way, this is how the league is standing. PSG 15 games, 40 points, 12 points. No. I want to go 12 points to get low. This is 12 points. Beverly Quebec number 2, Fichi Rennes with 15 games, 28 points. Number 3, Nice with 15 games at 26 points. And then you get 4 points of which they can do well. If they can do well today, they can take the third spot. France. This is how things work standing. And then number 5 it lands with 15 games, 25 points. Bese ke siyadlula ke lapha ke sisiza here in South Africa. This is how things were standing starting from the 27th. We had the TX Galaxy 2-2 against the Cape Town City, and then again we had the Suoane with 2-0 against this Kukule, and then again they're still opening the gap ngempela from other clubs here on PSL. The time is 13:44. We are reaching the hour of 2, but again ngisaqhubeka here with the results in namhlanje. And not to forget ukuthi Golden Arrows beat Baroka 3-2. Kaizer Chiefs winning 3-1 against the Suoane. And then you got also Maritzburg throwing against AmaZulu 1-1. By the way, ngisathinta Kaizer iladuma. I remember bengifunda ke basebasho ukuthi there was a game ebidlalwa AmaZulu and the Kaizer Chiefs did need to be investigated after a penalty ethathwa ke uyena lapha ke uDoli wayikora phakathi kwasukuba idraw. Kune-complain ukuthi ke if they play ama-replays video, it shows ke ukuthi ke umdlali wamaZulu didn't even touch the ball. No player touched the ball elike lamthinta esandleni ke, but ke we don't know, base ke basa investigator, we don't know ukuthi ke what is going to happen. And right now ngiyadlula ke la, now we're going into our one of the most favored sports here on our show footy as well. After soccer, it's NBA, basketball. This is how things are standing here with NBA. I'm trying to bring you the images. Yes. This is NBA. I'm a result here NBA. This is how things were standing with NBA. And as you can see in your screen, and Ngempela, my Lakers, they lost again against the Kings. This game was playing on Saturday. It's not looking good for them beating after they beating 141 of 137. I don't know if I should discuss it about my Lakers on Thursday and telling you the secrets behind this losing, because there are dramas that's happened behind Esngawas. We see the team not performing. We think there's something wrong, or the referees Baropi Bafetsuge or referee. This is how the things are standing with NBA. These are the games from Saturday, as you can see for yourself. As well, we can see La Pagama Jazz losing against Pelicans. Amateam ke swabhekile kakhulu ke Maverick Bucks winning 120 of 109 against the Nuggets. Pacers win against the Raptors, and also the Hawks won 132 of 100 Skuma Grizzlies. Phoenix Suns 118 after beating Knicks 97. By the way, Philadelphia Sixers are continuing their winning streak, 16 wins, 3 losses. Knicks 10 wins and 9 losses. They're doing bad, but they need to up their game. Because this game was tough for them after reaching overtime. This is how things were standing on the day on Saturday. And the game is Lula. On Sunday. On Sunday, this is how the things were standing for my team. My Warriors, by the way, they're still continuing their winning streak here from the match on Saturday, 118. As we continue, my Lakers, you see, they're still not doing well. Okay, Philadelphia Sixers lost against Timberwolves. Phoenix Suns continue with their winning streak, beating Brooklyn Nets. The very important match here that was playing on Sunday. Maybe I need to discuss a little match kancane since we see other games here on the screen. But I'm going to be discussing this one specifically. from this match. Phoenix Suns were taking their 17th win after 20 games, 3 losses. Well done to them. We're hoping good things for them this season. Brooklyn Nets 14 win. They're taking their 6th loss, of which again now they are dropping. The downfall yabo is not looking good. They need to up their game. By the way, in this match, Kevin Durant did 89 points, playing 45 minutes, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. Well done. Singabakhohlwa James Harden with 13 rebounds, 14 assists and 12 points. Ubeqongelela ngempela ke ekuvaleni lapha ke emumva, and also assisting the players with score goals. We see lapha ke uBembril with 18 points, and also Albrecht at 18 points. Belandela Kevin Durant ovula ke igebe ngempela, one of the legends ngempela. Phoenix Suns, we shouldn't forget ukuthi now they have Ubuka. Warriors against Clippers, and Warriors won 105 against Clippers 90. I'm not a concern for me. My Clippers are not doing, they're not reaching the hundreds mark in their matches. By the way, they were taking their 9th loss at 11 wins, and La Palma Warriors are still continuing their stake after 20 games, 18 wins and 2 losses, winning 105 of 90. By the way, this is how things were standing for them. We're starting it by Stephanie Curry, 33 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 35 minutes in the game. By the way, Kansas City all weeks, did 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 12 points. Maybe singangambona ke enza ama point amaningi. By the way, he did lots of contribution for the club, playing 36 minutes in the game, but he didn't assist enough, and there were no rebounds eswajwayele, but game rebounds awenzile 7, Porter 10 awenzile, and then this is how things were standing. And masesiqhubeka ke on our results. Shouldn't forget ukuthi namhlanje also as well we had matches abedlala. This is how things were standing. As you can see on the screen, Philadelphia Sixers redeema igama labo. By the way, before sifike khona, or yesterday, ama Lakers won the game against Pistons. A 110 of 106. Maqhubeka Philadelphia Sixers 101-96. Hearts and Nuggets 111-120. Rockets 102 of 89 against Thunder. I saw their logo on Facebook. They wanted the game against Thunder. Officially, both of them, they're in the bottom of the tables. I wish good things for them, but they are not looking so good. Rockets 4 wins, 16 losses. They were taking their 4th win, of which Thunder wanted they have 6 wins and 14 losses. This is how things were standing for them. Also, Pacers lost against the Timberwolves. We need to check them next week because we still monitor them from the distance. Calvary's 114. The former club for all LeBron James did very well. 114 of 96 against the Mavericks. Jazz 126. 129 of 107. Jazz, well done at 129, taking their 14th win. 7 losses, of which game Trailblazers, they were taking their 11th loss after winning 10 games in the competition. Michael did 30 points, 2 assists and 5 rebounds in the game. He's a star game. He played 32 minutes in the game, and others played 32 as well. By 4 about 3 bonke, and then others did 30 and 29. Kulandela kanjalo. Clippers lost against the Pelicans 123. Clippers as well, we need to monitor them. They are not doing very well. They were taking their 10 lost, 11 wins. But season now they are dropping. Asazi ukuthi kwenzakaleni. Beaten 123 by ama Pelicans to 104. Lokho ke kuchaza ukuthi ke babahluleke okwangempela because igebe ngempela likhulu kakhulu, 9 points. That is not doing very well. After being challenged ngempela by the star player Valencianias, umdlali lapha number 17, was playing central. 39 points, 15 rebounds, and 3 assists. Well done to him. He played 32 minutes. Maybe I need to check him up. His reaching a 30 points mark in the match, in a single match as a player, is a very huge thing in NBA. We shouldn't ignore Leon DeLeo because it's not easy to reach that mark. It means ngempela you are doing very well for the club. Let me say this: on number 2, Ingram did 27 points. Then number 3, Jones with 16 points. Look, these are players only did to double digits on their pockets in the game. So you see, if you have 39 points, you are doing very well in basketball. And this is how other matches were standing. And then again now, I know, but again now the time is 13:55. We have reached onto our last minutes of the show. By the way, ngifuna ukunibonga for those people who are listening to me go carried, and also who are watching here on Facebook and also on YouTube. And thank you for listening. Every time you're on Tuesday and Thursday, tell your friends, tell everyone, tell your family. Nkocysa is here with Sister Day, the sport bars every Tuesday and Thursday from the hour of 12 and 2. And let's get my results. On Thursday, mostly I deal with the news and also get my results lapo na lapo, which are current, because here on Courage, this is the day the sport bars will bring you the fresh news from the release. And also right now we have a match dlala cricket. South Africa is playing against India. We test the match, and to wrap up Zungu ngempela lapha after he reported ukuthi ubeke party, and also waqhubeka neqiniso ele Rangers ukuthi lingamdedeli after ama club amaningi emdinga Omicron variant etholakele kubadlali lapha abadlali lapha ePortugal yegaming yeBenfica neBalances. The match wasn't postponed. Also, I talked about Ballon d'Or winner Lionel Messi, and also Ronaldo, after complaining for him journalist reportile ukuthi yena uthe ufuna ukubitha uLeon Messi. And also as well ngempela touching these stories COVID-19 ngempela, we should take care of ourselves, get vaccinated, isolate ourselves if sizukuthi sinama symptoms, and also sinakele imndeni yethu nabantu sebenza nabo. And also if you play sports, you go to the fields or ejimini, please make sure ukuthi uphuma zonke izinto zakho uzilungisile nawo zinakelile, and unakele nabantu suke udlala nabo noma suke ujima nabo. And follow Car Radio on Facebook, with like a page listed to Car Radio, and also subscribe on our YouTube channel, Car Radio, and also put the notification bell and like our videos, and also like this video as well down below. And also follow myself Nkocysa under one name, Nkocysa Nxumalo, on Facebook, and also Instagram Nkocysa Nxumalo. Also we have also Instagram here on Car Radio. You can say Car Radio is also like Instagram as well. Actually, I'm going to be coming back sometime, same place. On this show, and with the Queen of the Palace. So thank you for listening, thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching on Facebook, thank you for watching on YouTube, thank you for subscribing, thank you for telling your friends I'm here. Thank you. On Thursday.
Ifuma no musa